Yelma! He's walking Rick the puppy. Come here, Rick the puppy. Here we are. The Northeast Airport. Come here. Oh, he's chasing the birds. Come here. Come here. Rick. Hey, Rick. Come here. Sit. Sit, Rick the puppy. We're going for a walk. We might be doing 2 walks. This is the Northeast Airport. This is the airport where the Learjet that crashed near the Roosevelt Mall. This is the airport that airplane took off from. And if you see, they're little tiny planes, charter planes. Yeah, look at these benches. They're shaped like butterflies. Makes me think of reading Rainbow. Northeast Philadelphia Butterfly Memorial Garden, in memory of our children and siblings. Rick the puppy, don't piss on the statue. I'm thinking about it. The conditions right now are probably a lot better than what the conditions were when that guy, or when they took off that guy. When the pilot, when they took off that, what was it, 6 days ago? It was foggy. It was kind of like this, like a misty rain. Not actually raining, but for some reason you got to put the wipers on every few seconds. I'll show you guys how far that plane flew. So what I'll do is after we get done this walk, I'll have the camera keep rolling, and I'll drive from here to the Roosevelt Mall to show you how short of a flight it was. I tell you what I keep thinking about is that poor little girl who passed away in the plane crash. And like I'm just thinking about how she felt making the turn to go down this street with her mother after spending months in Shriners Hospital. Like to have that happen at the happiest moment, my heart breaks for her family. I was there the other day at the crash site, and we're going to go check that out in just a few minutes. Look at that, Rick the puppy. It's cabbage. You can boil this. We'll be boiling this. Yeah, we'll be eating that real soon, March 17th, cuz the only time of the year we have corned beef and cabbage. Yeah. You go down here a little bit, and this is where we're going to be driving. You'll hit the Roosevelt Boulevard. You go down, I think it's 3 miles, and that's where the crash happened. And the plane took off, and I think it flew in this direction. And one of the news stories I saw, I haven't really heard anything else about this, because I don't watch the news. Come on, Rick the puppy, you gotta take a step, because you're walking into your leash. Is I heard like one of the neighbors, not too far from the airport, there's nothing but like, you got some industrial space here, there's a shopping mall, and then it's like nothing but houses till the Roosevelt Mall. So we're very, it was bad what happened, but if that plane crashed on the gas station that was just a football field away, man, that would have been trouble. Look, Rick the puppy, they put a sign up, save raccoons. They know what you would do with them. You should see him. When he sees a squirrel, he becomes a monster. What are you looking for? He doesn't like that. He knows there's a raccoon around. Come on, Rick the puppy. I remember when I was a kid, my grandmother didn't live too far from here. She had an apartment. And we would drive up and see her. And sometimes the Goodyear blimp would be parked at the Northeast Airport. I'm kind of just sitting here waiting to see a plane land and or take off. I don't know if the weather, like I said, I think it's better now than it was the night of the crash. So I would imagine they're still flying. But I'm just a guy walking my dog, so. Right, Rick the puppy? What do I know?
Philadelphia spirit, Philadelphia spirit running high. Philadelphia, get to know us, see what people who believe in the power of each other can do. Get to know us.
Yeah, you see the work equipment. That's where they're at the actual location where the crash happened. You look over here, 1 block, 2 blocks, 3 blocks, these 3 blocks in this direction, they have burnt homes. So this mall is actually one of the busier strip malls in the area. There are 2 or 3 malls pretty close to this mall. The Neshaminy Mall, the Franklin Mills Mall, and even the Oxford Valley Mall. And they don't, this is almost 100% occupied with brand new stores. It was all recently renovated. As a matter of fact, this section right here, all these restaurants are new. Oh, look at this. Tour le jour. Huh? Look at, oh, they got muffins. And the stores opened up yesterday around noon. Yesterday was Wednesday. So Wednesday around noon is when they open up the store. And oh, Cotman Avenue's open. It traffic is where the street where the plane crashed. And it looks like people are walking right up to the crash site. This is a brand new Raising Cane's restaurant. Oh, wow. Yeah, all of this pavement, all of this street right here, this sign, all of this is new. The mall has been under renovation for a few years. I've been documenting it on the channel. One of the things I do is I walk around retail spaces. But this is the crash site. They filled in the hole, Rick. This is the actual crash site. I'll tell you, the city comes together pretty quickly when these tragedies happen. When we were affected by Hurricane Ida. I think it was 2020 or 2021. And the whole, like, 10% of the city was underwater. And it was so incredible how quickly we recovered and came back. And you see, I know they had different agents, like FBI agents, Philadelphia police. There were all types of people combing this area looking for plane debris. They also had to go on the roofs of all the businesses. And not only the businesses, the residential area in that direction. Oh, we could check that out, I guess, huh? All right. Oh, this is where that mural was. Oh, it's over here. There was an artist who was here the other day, and they were making a memorial site. It's over here. This is at Bustleton and Cotman. And this is the grounds of an old gas station that was torn down recently. They have these crosses. There's a picture of everyone who was lost in the crash. Don't you dare. Hey, how are you? They have police tape. All these streets were completely closed off. I got here so early. I got here like 20 minutes after the crash happened. I actually got to go down some of these streets before the police completely closed them off. Same thing for these alleyways or driveways. They were closed off. This is the site of the old artifacts. This is Hanford Street. They have stickers on them that said they're unsafe structures. They have a bike air, barbecue grill. Yeah, it's a family home. Right here, it was. This was probably a house that was rented out, and then they rented the downstairs as an office. And there was a lawyer here. You can still smell like the roof. You could just smell fire. Four blocks were affected, not 3, 4 blocks. This is the insurance company. See the insurance. The sign warped because of the heat of the fire. There's 2 houses affected here. I wonder if something like part of the plane. The crash site is right across the street. I would assume maybe, I'm not sure, but probably debris of the plane flew through the sign. You have this car, broken windows, and it looks like on this block, 1, 2, 3, 4 houses are affected. And this one here, you know, you see there's children's toys, there's barbecue grills on some of these houses. I think there was a car that caught on fire right here. I know one of the people who passed away died in a car that caught on fire. And then I believe there's a child. There's still a lot of people in the hospital, but there was a child who was in one of the cars that caught on fire, and they're still hanging on. So hopefully they'll make it out of there. We got this business here. They got like a broken door. They're not open. Yeah. And here's the auto tag business. Vans Auto Tags. There's 2 houses affected here. These guys are moving stuff out of this house. There's guys wearing hazmat suits cleaning out the fire. Uh-oh, that dog's barking at you, Rick the puppy. Yeah, there's guys wearing hazmat suits cleaning out that house. Looks like there's damage on that house. 3 houses on that block. And they got a hot crime scene cleaning. And then here's the mattress firm. It looks like this alleyway is still closed here. But the oh no, the mattress firm, unsafe. I swore when I was standing near I was down in that area when the fire was happening. I swore I thought Mattress Firm was on fire. It doesn't look like there was much damage to the product. This has been a mattress store since 2000. Might have been a Sleepy's, a Nationwide. And then right here, this is where the city of Philadelphia, this is where they're I don't know, they do press conferences still on a daily basis, but this is where they're based out of. Oh, got a fan, Rick the puppy. Yeah, I think all of this equipment here, all the cop cars, the police trailer, this is all part of like the rescue. And they probably use that cherry picker to look for debris on the roofs. Alright. Well, that's it, Rick the puppy. We did it. That's the whole story of the Roosevelt Mall. Oh, you know what I noticed? I don't think I saw one news camera down here. National news story one day. It's all gone. But it's going to affect people probably for years, you know, because the people in those homes, they got to find a place to live. And I had a friend who lost a house in the fire. And he was like a year and a half or 2 years till he could get back into his house with his kids. So, yeah, it's a shame. But the whole thing's a tragedy.